guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I wanted to share with you what my favorite vegan alternatives are because in my last video I was asked what my favorite meat alternatives are, and I'm gonna share that, but really my list would probably be like 5 items because I just don't eat a lot of vegan like meat alternatives like that. So I figured I should just do kind of like a whole list of a bunch of vegan alternatives for you to try. A lot of them are my favorites, things that I've tried and I really like, or some of them are things that I know people have told me about and they really liked it. But if you're someone who eats these things, I feel like it's good for you to know because maybe you had no idea these options were out there for you and you want to go vegan, but you're like, man, I really wish they had a vegan option for this, and maybe they do. And if you've tried any of the stuff that I've never tried and you think it's good or you don't think it's good, leave a comment and let us know what you think. That way we can help each other out, because I know when you first go vegan, it's intimidating. Also, just go into, if you're trying these things, go into it with an open mind. Don't go into it thinking it's gonna taste exactly what you are used to, but just try to go into it with an open mind and being like, okay, as long as it tastes good. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with vegan meat. Impossible Burger, like the one that you can shape yourself, the ground beef. For me, top tier. They also have Impossible sausage that you can also like shape yourself and season yourself. They have meatballs and they have chicken nuggets. I've never tried the sausage, the meatballs, or the chicken nuggets. But I've seen them, so if you're someone who wants to try them, they're out there for you. There's also Beyond Burger. I personally am not a fan of the Beyond Burger, but if you're someone who is soy-free and gluten-free, that is soy-free and gluten-free. A lot of people like Beyond Burger. I just prefer Impossible Burger, but I do love Beyond sausage. If you're looking for like an Italian sausage where you put it in your like spaghetti or like put it on the grill, like whatever, however you make Italian sausage, is so freaking good. That is my favorite. But they also have breakfast sausages that are pretty good too. I've had the frozen like patties, but they also have sausage links. I've never had those, but the patties were pretty good. I had the spicy ones. To me, they were not spicy at all, like not even an ounce of spice for me, but I did season it and they are pretty good. And they also have meatballs as well, so if you're looking for like authentic meatballs, they have those for you. Now for meatballs, my favorite meatball is Gardein. Those are like so good. Those are always my go-to. That's why I've never tried the other like Impossible or Beyond Meat meatballs, because I just know Gardeins are good, so I just like stick to Gardein. There's a brand, Jack and Annie's. They also have meatballs. They're pretty good too. They're just more like, they have more fennel, like a more fennel taste to them. So if you're someone who loves fennel, then those, you're probably gonna really like those. But if you're someone who doesn't really like fennel, you might not like them too much. Gardein has so many vegan meat alternatives. Like I said, I love the Gardein meatballs, the Gardein ground beef. They have burgers, like regular burgers, or they used to have a black bean burger that was so freaking good. Like that was my favorite black bean burger out there. And ever since the pandemic, I have not been able to find their black bean burger. They were so like flavorful and not dry, like they were juicy. Bro, it was so good. I'm so mad I cannot find them. But they also have nuggets, chicken strips, beefless and porkless bits or like pieces or whatever. Fish fillets, if you're a fish fillet person, they have that. I've never tried them. I was never a big fish person, so I personally just wouldn't try them, but they're out there. And they also have crab cakes. So if you like crab cakes, there's vegan crab cakes from Gardein. Hot dogs, if you are a big hot dog person, Field Roast Stadium hot dogs, so freaking good. There's also Light Life, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's Light Life hot dogs. They're vegan and I always see them in the store. Also Field Roast pepperoni. This is like impossible to find. I found them once and I haven't been able to find them again, but they're really good. If you're a big like chicken person, there's this brand that's really popular right now. It's called Daring. They have breaded chicken. They also have like original that you could season yourself. I haven't tried them, but they are really popular and I hear they are good, so they're on my list of things to try. Now, don't come for me for this one. I know it's not actually a meat alternative, but in a way it is an alternative for some people, especially for me. Cauliflower bites. That's my favorite like vegan alternative. But if you don't want to make them from scratch, Holy cauliflower bites. They're in like the frozen section. They have like ranch and then buffalo. I got the buffalo one. They're so good. And like I said, I know this isn't actually like meat, but it is an alternative for people who like cauliflower. All right, so that's all on my vegan meat list. There are so many brands out there. So don't be afraid to, if you're in the supermarket and you see a brand, don't be afraid to try them because you never know. It could be really good. Now let's move on to dairy. For milk, my favorite dairy alternative is oat milk. My favorite brand is Chobani. I think the consistency is really good. The taste is really good. If you're looking for organic oat milk, Pacific Foods. They're in the, it's not in the refrigerator section, it's in the, I don't even know what section it is. It's where the like cartons of dairy-free milk are. So it's like on the shelf. And another good brand that I've tried is Oatsum. Oatsum is also really good. It's like newer and it's also in the shelved dairy-free like carton milk area. And also coconut milk. I prefer canned coconut milk when it comes to like if I need to bake or if I'm trying to make like a curry or something like that. I always get full fat. Really good. And if you're looking for whipping cream, Silk has a dairy-free heavy whipping cream. Also from Silk, their French vanilla creamer. Starbucks also sells dairy-free creamer. I think they have like 2 that are dairy-free. So delicious. For me, has the best vegan yogurt. Now, my cheese lovers. If you are a hardcore cheese lover, this part might be a little bit hard for you, but don't knock it till you try it, okay? Out of this list, I'd probably try like 2 or 3. I'm gonna list the ones that I've tried that I think are good, and then the rest are people told me that are good or I heard that are pretty good. So Delicious mozzarella shreds, my favorite. It melts good, the taste is good. Go Veggie Parmesan. So if you're looking for like the powdered Parmesan that you like sprinkle on your pizza or whatever. Also Violife Parmesan, it comes like in a triangular like block that you have to grate. That's really good. And Kite Hill cream cheese. I've never tried this, but my best friend told me. She said it was so good, she loved it. She's not vegan, she loves cheese, and she loved Kite Hill's cream cheese. The rest are things that I've heard that are good. I just never tried them. Follow Your Heart slices and shreds I hear are really good. Miyoko's mozzarella. If you want vegan ricotta, Kite Hill has vegan ricotta. There's this other brand that I always see. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Tofudi, whatever. They have vegan ricotta. I always see that in the stores. Again, never tried it because I don't like ricotta. And if you are someone who loves like, what are those called? Charcuterie boards or like just blocks of cheese to eat. Miyoko's sells cheese wheels that like, some have like seasonings on it that you just like cut and eat. I hear a lot of good things about Miyoko's. Never had it, but it's an option for you if you're looking for like a block of cheese to eat. I don't know. So that's all on my list for cheese. If I had $1 for every time someone said, oh, I wish I could go vegan, but I love cheese, I would be a millionaire. So if you used to love cheese and you're vegan and you found like a vegan cheese that you really like, please leave a comment below and share what your favorite vegan cheeses are. Sticking to dairy, ice cream, vegan ice cream. Of course, my top favorite, So Delicious. The pints. I get their cookie dough, so good, and a bunch of other flavors, so good. They even have ice cream sandwiches. They also have like the popsicles, like chocolate covered vanilla ice cream with like nuts or like caramel inside. I'm telling you, So Delicious is so delicious. Another top tier, Ben & Jerry's. They like veganize a lot of their popular flavors. Their cookie dough is really good. Their milk and cookies is really good. And oh my god, I was in Target like 2 weeks ago, randomly in the ice cream section. I had no business being in that section, but you know, Target told me to go there, so I went there. And I found the last bag. They have vegan cookie dough bites. Bro, so good. I almost ate the whole bag in one day. Like, so good. Oh, and also Breyers, they have vegan cookies and cream ice cream. I think that's the only vegan flavor I've seen them have, but Breyers has a vegan option. For whipped cream, True Whip whipped cream, so freaking good. It low-key tastes like ice cream. If you want whipped cream out of the can, Ready Whip has coconut and almond whipped cream. I like the coconut flavor one. And also like any sorbet. I want to say any sorbet is vegan, but then again, you never know. But my favorite ones are Haagen-Dazs. They have a lot of vegan sorbets, and Talenti has a lot of vegan sorbets that are good. All right, now the rest of my list are kind of like snacks slash like random stuff. Hellmann's vegan mayo. Favorite, really good. If you're looking for vegan eggs, Just Egg has like the liquid bottle that you can make like scrambled eggs, omelets, whatever. They also have like frozen pre-made egg that you can just like heat up, and they're like foldable. You can put them like on a sandwich. They were pretty good, but if you're not a fan of like Just Egg, the liquid, or like the frozen stuff, that's not something that you want to try. But you want like scrambled eggs, take tofu and like scramble them. It's really good. If you season it, salt, pepper, I use garlic powder, onion powder, turmeric to make it yellow, scramble it. Tastes really good. You want to get extra firm or super firm and drain as much liquid out of it as you can. So that's like another alternative. Now staying on like the egg topic, if you're baking and you need an egg replacement, follow your heart, and Bob's Red Mill has like vegan egg replacer. It's like a powder that's really good for baking. Frozen waffles, Vans has frozen waffles that are really good. They're not all vegan, but they have like a blueberry one that I get that they're vegan, and it has like protein. There's one that doesn't have protein and there's one that does. Pizza, Amy's vegan margarita pizza, really good. I wouldn't say the cheese is very similar to like regular cheese, but it tastes really good. Another good pizza is American Flatbread. I think that's the brand. Their vegan pepperoni pizza is my favorite when it comes to vegan pepperoni. Morningstar has vegan pizza bites. Bomb. With Morningstar, you do have to be careful because everything isn't vegan. You have to read the ingredients. There's some that will say clearly on the front that they're vegan, but there's some that don't say it, but they are vegan. They even have like buffalo chicken nuggets. My cousin thinks they're really good. They have chicken patties. What else? Amy's enchilada with rice and beans. It's like frozen, pre-made, like meal is really good. It has good flavor. They also have a lot of other things. Like I'm pretty sure they have like a Thai one that's vegan. They have a couple vegan options. They even have vegan mac and cheese. Never had it, but it's an option. Also, Annie's has vegan mac and cheese. So with Amy's, their vegan mac and cheese is like frozen. And then with Annie's, it's like the box mac and cheese. So if you or your kids like Kraft mac and cheese, but you want to like give them more like a vegan option, Annie's has box vegan mac and cheese. What else? Ooh, microwavable. Yo, I can't talk today. Microwavable popcorn. Skinny Pop, microwavable popcorn, the best. I think they're the only vegan microwavable buttered popcorn that I've seen. If you don't want microwavable popcorn, Boom Chicka Pop has sweet and salty popcorn, really good. Alyssa's Healthy Vegan Bites, they're oatmeal cookies. Those are my favorite cookies ever. Like, if you know me, you know I always have those cookies. And I'm gonna put you on. I've put everybody onto these cookies. They're so freaking good. They're soft. They're healthy. Like, if health is something like really important to you, they're healthy. So bomb. Abe's Vegan Chocolate Chip Muffins. They're frozen. I think I've seen them not frozen, but I always find them frozen. Really good. Love to heat those up and add some like the True Whip whipped cream tub. Add a spoonful of that on the side with the warmed chocolate muffin. Oh my god, so good. Annie's cinnamon rolls. If you love cinnamon rolls, Annie's has vegan cinnamon rolls. If you want to bake chocolate chip cookies but you don't want to make them from scratch, Sweet Lauren's has chocolate chip cookies. Nice and soft, chewy, good flavor, amazing. Now if you want to make chocolate chip cookies from scratch and you need vegan chocolate chips, Enjoy Life, their mini chocolate chips are vegan. Marshmallow Lovers, Dandy's has vegan marshmallows that are really good. Taste just like marshmallows. Now, the last one on my list is Whole Foods vegan croissants. This might be a little bit random, but I was thinking about it because they're finally opening a Whole Foods here, and I love croissants. So I just had to throw that on there because if you're a croissant lover, if you have a Whole Foods near you, check them out. They sell vegan croissants. Oh my god, and we're done. But yeah, so that's my list. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, vegan butter. Duh, I don't think I said vegan butter. Earth Balance whipped butter is my favorite. They have a bunch of other ones, but their whipped one is my favorite. Tastes just like butter. They even have sticks of butter So if you need to like bake and you need like sticks of butter or whatever, they have that. So I think that's everything. If you've had something that I didn't mention, or if I mentioned and I was like, I never tried it, leave a comment, because I feel like that kind of gives people the push to try something and not be like as hesitant. But yeah, those are all the vegan alternatives that I know of. There are so many out there for you to try, so don't be afraid to try them. I don't think there's something that you should rely on heavily. I do believe in like having a balance of like real whole foods, and then every now and then if you want to throw in these vegan alternative tippy every now and then if you want to throw in these vegan alternatives, I don't see a problem with it. But now I'm done. I hope you found this list helpful, and I will catch y'all in my next video.